Hey everybody, it is Professor J from Sidescape Gaming. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out this Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 video. And we got a few cars here in the garage. I'm going to let these ones just marinate here in the background. Maybe some future videos by the weekend. We'll see. Just get a little looks on that. But really what we're going to be taking care of is this one right here. As you can tell by the title, Mercedes Benz C63 AMG. Now this is a bit of a remade model done up by none other than Lit. I have to give him a little bit of a shout out. He does plenty of work down in his Steam workshop. So they'll definitely, if you have this game, check him out. He's doing all sorts of things. So this is the car we're going to be working at. And I know, you know, it's not much to look at the moment, but I'm sure we're going to pretty her up a little bit. And it's a Mercedes. Looks like it's been through like probably stolen and stripped. This is kind of what we're looking at right here. Kind of like maybe a little Gone in 60 Seconds thing going on here. But you know what? Let's fix her up. Let's take a look. Let's get started. So right away, one interesting thing I did find is we got two air filters right here. And oh, just got to attach the clips onto these. Does anyone ever find these clips very annoying? Such an itty bitty part, and you got to concentrate to get it all done up. There we go, all clipped up. The other one's all clipped up. Everything's looking good. Back out here a little bit. The only thing we got to do, get some little radiator going on here. And oh, I don't have the parts. Okay, so I'm going to go buy those, drop in the engine, and then we'll take a look at what we see. All right, so before dropping in the engine, I decided, you know, let's take a look at what we really got to deal with here. Now, I got the V8 that's going to come right down, and I'm thinking, just because, you know, well, the past engines have done up, I'm pretty sure that steering rack is going to clip right through that oil pan. I'm pretty sure of it, but that's no big deal. So let me get this all cleaned up here. That is just my guess. We'll have to get further along in this video to see exactly what's going to happen. But other than that, I could say that the front is pretty clean. Like, it's very basic. All your basic stuff here. Now, the only thing I'm not seeing, if we switch over, is if we have the engine there, I am not seeing an exhaust system again, but you know what? We'll take a look once we get the engine dropped in, transmission and everything all hooked up. And as I can see, it's kind of ghosting out here, but I'm pretty sure that steering rack might actually clear. I'm not too sure. That might clear. We'll have to take a look. I think this is actually just the engine block itself, and I'm pretty sure that oil pan is going to clip. But hey, let's stop talking about it. Let's get it done. All right, so we've cleaned up the suspension front and back. We are looking really good. All brand new parts. Still just like a very basic shell of a car here. But we got the engine crane here. So let's go in and drop the engine we have already here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's move that away. There we go. Looking all pretty in there. So let's quickly just put her back in the air and see what we're dealing with in a way of parts. So here we go. All right, so I have gone ahead and dropped in the engine, and yes, just like I thought, a little bit of part clipping here with the steering rack and the cross member, but that's no big deal. It is the oil pan hitting it. Yeah, it is. Okay, no big deal. That happens, and I kind of do, you know, I like it when a creator knows that's going to happen, and they don't mess with it too much. They just let it be. Because I've seen other cars where it looks like people have tried to work their ways around and try to make less part clipping, but then it just looks like a total catastrophe. Is like like a disaster going on, and then a lot of confusion and parts and everything. This is still fairly clean. Like, this is really easy to deal with. Now there is one thing here. We don't have any exhaust. You know, we just got the drive shaft that we can quickly put on here. Oh, and I missed the battery up top, so we'll have to do that as well. But there doesn't seem to be any exhaust. So once we get closer to slapping on all the body parts and finishing her up, we'll have to see if there's any little eye-catching part for maybe the bumper. As I know, Lit has done this in the past. When he's unable to completely put an exhaust, he's put at least a little part on the bumper. So we'll definitely check that out. All right, so now it is time to go shopping. Tablet time. Let's get out of the parts here. Let's get into the community. And I did have it already typed in. So there we go. We're going to need an engine cover. And that's pretty cool. So we'll get that really underway. So I'm looking at all the parts here, and I can just say we have a choice of front bumpers. So that's pretty cool. Camshells. Oh, we got a B that's kind of invisible for me, so I'm not too sure what that is. We're definitely going to need the bumper. And as you can see, there is exhaust tips sort of built into the bumper. So that definitely takes care of that little visual effect of not having any. Let's grab all these parts, and now I'm getting confused with what I'm buying. Oop, went too far here. Sorry. Let's go grab these lights. That one, trunk. Let's grab the invisible part for fun. Grab all these, grab all that. I have that. That's the only thing I think the car came with was the hood, so we're kind of lucky there. Let's grab the bigger bumper. I don't know if I actually bought that. Someone tell me in the comments below if I already bought that. I'm probably just wasting my money here. Let's go and slap all this together as I close. Put on a light, and here, what? Look at this beautiful transformation happening. Oh, that actually looks pretty sharp. Definitely gonna have to pick a nice color for this. I'm not sure. Maybe lean towards a green, a lime green. We'll have to see what happens when I get into the paint shop. So if you are watching at this part of the video, I will go ahead and say, if you have a paint suggestion, drop it in the comments below. And who knows, I could probably put that on the next Car Mechanic Simulator video. And you know, we're looking at the background. Who knows? That could be your color, one of those beauties. Perfect. All right, let me finish putting this all together. I just want to put that there, and I just want to go ahead and show you that the exhaust tips are there. So yes, we don't have an actual exhaust system going through the car, but at least for visual effects we do have an exhaust. So that's the news on that. Let me finish putting on these parts here, and let's get into the paint shop. All right, so we are making our way to the paint shop, and you know that little blurred out part for me that was all white? Well, there it is, rear clamshell. It is a spoiler, and I guess we're going to leave that on because it goes kind of nicely at the front bumper. We got a little bit of that street effect going on right now, a little bit of street racing, but that's pretty cool. Let's grab a paint. Let's do it up. I thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I thinking. We're going to go with a green, and we're going to go with a beautiful green. Everyone get your pens out to grab what color I'm about to do. Let's see. I think 330. Let's keep it very basic. 330. And brightness, folks. I don't know how bright I want it. Let's guess we dim her down just a little bit. I'm thinking right there. So write it down. 130, 80, 60. We're going to go with, I don't think we're going to go with the matte. Charmeleon looks really cool. Chrome is cool. But for now, we're definitely just going to keep it at metallic. Let's check out any liveries. We have no liveries. Looking good car. Give her a paint job. Excellent. Ooh, beautiful. All right. Let's go put this thing just in a drive so we can go take another quick look at it. Wherever we want to go. Garage entrance. I'm calling it a drive. And that'll be it for this car. Excellent. Don't forget to put oil in your car, folks. Little Car Mechanic Simulator tip right there. Yes, that's what I did. I forgot to put oil in it. Amongst other things, let's get that little engine cover on, and at least it gets us this part right here to take a look. I love this engine cover. That is so pretty. Take a look right here, just right from the oil of my little mistake. All right, let's put that down. And this is a very pretty car. Very pretty, very pretty, pretty. Ooh, I really, really like this car. It looks awesome. So let's get inside this car and notice that I have also forgotten the steering wheel and the seats. So let me get some of those, slap it in, and let's go take it for a test drive. All right, so before we go take it for a spin, let's take a look at the final car status here. We got everything, all 100s, all looking perfect. I love the mileage on it. It's only 25,000. Man, that's a beautiful find. As we go down here, we're looking at just under 130K. Very nice, but you know, it's put in the restoration bonus of 25,000. We're looking at 150 easy. That's a nice looking ride, nice looking car. So some good coinage here. I really like it. Excellent. Time to go jump in and take it for a quick spin, and that'll be that, folks. All right, here I'm not gonna be able to keep this thing on the road. Come on, look at the back of this thing. It's a pretty looking car. I gotta say, I can't keep it on the road though. This is definitely not a driving game, folks. This is just a build your game, and that's about it. Ooh, kept it there. Oh no, ain't happening. All right, I'm having too much fun. This is definitely, let's just see if I can park her somewhere really nice. I want to make it look like it's very scenic right here in front of the old school bomber. Oh, lovely little car. All right, everybody. So that is that. This is a great little car. I do enjoy it, and I loved building it. I gotta say, it was really great. You know, we're missing the exhaust system. There's very little part clipping, but it's very clean and very easy to work with, and it just looks fantastic. Look at those looks. Very great. So definitely shout outs to Lit for giving us another Mercedes. He actually has a ton of Mercedes builds in his repertoire, so definitely check him out in his Steam workshop. Other than that, I don't want to see any more comments about my driving. I'm just joking. My driving was very limited here, so you can't tease me that much. Definitely drop in the comments down below a recommendation for a color for a future video, and hey, maybe I'll put it on there. Other than that, thanks for stopping by the video. If you did go to enjoy it, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming by the video, the channel. Hey, I hope everyone does fantastic today and for the rest of the week. Take care, everybody.